Tonight we're going to talk about your straw man. I want you to get acquainted with your straw man. Meet your straw man in the creation of your straw man. And I'm going to take you through the video to show you how the straw man was created. And we're going to go all the way back in time. Let's go. What are you doing all types of stuff? Let's go. Let's go. So, the first thing I want to talk about is this. It's called ceremonial deism. It's a legal term used in the United States designating governmental religious reference and practice deemed to be a mere ritual and non-religious through long customary usage. Proposed example of ceremonial deism includes the reference to God introduced into the Pledge of Allegiance and the phrase "In God We Trust" on U.S. currency and the Ohio state motto with God all things are possible. So the term coined in 1962 by the dean of Yale Law School, Eugene Risto, has been used since 1984 by the Supreme Court of the United States to assess exemptions for establishment clause of the First Amendment to the United States. So, ceremonial deism is a legal term used in the United States to designate governmental religious reference and practice deemed to be mere rituals and non-religious through long customary uses. So we went over this and explained to this. So we're going to go all the way back and show you how the straw man is created, and we're going to talk about the creation of the straw man and how it relates to a ceremonial deism as it relates to trust law, and how the straw man was created in the image of the jurisdiction in which it was created from through the trust. So let's go, King Gale Bay. Let's go. Let me see if I can find it. Let's go there. I don't want to use that first. Let me see. Hold on. Let's go here. Let me go there. So I guess let's go here. Now, so God created man in his own image, and the image of God created he, him, male and females created he, them. So let's go look, as this is biblical, as this being a Christian nation and under the ceremonial deism. I'm going to show you how the trust, the jurisdiction created this as it relates to artificial person and person created from the jurisdiction, so you can get more acquainted with your straw man, because he is created in the image and likeness of the jurisdiction. So let's go here. Let's go. Hold on. So it says in the beginning the Word. It says in the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and God was the Word. So I just want to show you as a relationship, as trust law, and I'm going to show you this in a few seconds. But I wanted to show you these scriptures to show you as it relates to this jurisdiction, ceremonial deism, as it relates to the trust, the settler being the creator and all of that as it relates to trust law. Now let's look at, let me see, where's the Ohio, where's the, let me see, I might have to cut some of this stuff out. Let's go here. Let's cut this out. Let me cut this out. Let me see, where is the picture of the Ohio driver's license? There you go. Picture of the Ohio driver's license as it relates to this, right? So, here's your name, right? It said they created male and female, right? Here's your female. They created male and female. So, here's your driver's license. Here's the image. This is the instrument that is created from the jurisdictions through these various codes, and this is what creates the instrumentality. The instrumentalities are a creation of the jurisdiction. So I'm showing you how they consider the trust God, and I'm going to show you this as it relates to the jurisdiction. So let's first go to here. Settler. A person who makes a settlement of property. Now I told you everything is property. Makes a settlement of property. One who sets up a trust. Here's the terms. Also the creator, donor, trustor, grantor, and founder. A party to an instrument. So I'm just showing you this is how your instrumentality, how you, the trust is the God. And it's a party to an instrument, right? So I'm going to show you how you were created in the image, right, and likeness of the jurisdiction. So let's find creator. See settler. Right? See settler. Now let's go to person. Now let's go here. Hold on, let me. What I do? No, that's it. Artificial person, right? Here we go, right here. Artificial person. An artificial person, an entity, such as a corporation, created, once again, created by the law and given certain legal rights, duties of a human being. Let me say this again. An artificial person, a entity, right? You might as well say deity, right? Such as a corporation created by law and given certain legal rights and duties of a human being. A being real or imaginary, who for the purpose of legal reasoning is treated more or less as a human being. An entity is a person for the purpose of due process and equal protection clause, but it's not a citizen for the purpose of privilege and immunity clause, right? And in the 14th Amendment, the term fictitious person, juristic person, adjudicable person, legal person, or moral person. So I want you to see how the strong man was created, right? So you will understand that he is given the rights as a human being. You were created in the image and likeness of the jurisdiction. I told you that the fiction mimics the real. Okay? The fake mimics the real. So it's in direct correlation, and it's using scripture to mimic scripture as a revelation. Let's continue. Let's continue. Okay, we went through that. So God created man in his own image. So God created man in his own image. In the image of God created he him, male and female created he them. So just want to let you, and it says, in the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. So this, we're talking about jurisdiction once again, right? And the Word became flesh, right? So let's go here. And the Word was made flesh and dwelt among us, right? His glory, and we beheld his glory, in the glory as of the only begotten of the Father, right? Full of grace and truth. So, when you understand Roman civil law, and I broke this down, right? And I'll do another video in relationship to this under Roman civil law as it relates to the three statuses of the Roman civil law. And I'll break that down for you and show you in another video. Okay, let me see. Let's go. Okay. Now let's talk about it. Let's talk about the birth of the Strawman. Meet your Strawman. Citizens, it says 8 U.S. Code 1401, nationals and citizens of the United States at birth. So we're going to talk about the following shall be nationals and citizens of the United States at birth. Right? It says nationals and citizens. All right, at birth. A person born in the United States and subject to the jurisdiction thereof. So it was a person born in the United States and subject to the jurisdiction. So who was the person? Your U.S. person. He's a legal person. Okay, so let's go. Let's look at the word born. Right? Born. Alternative past participle of bearing, see bear. In modern use, in the connection with bear is no longer felt. The phrase to be born has become virtually an int or verb. Distinct between born and born, right? QV is 17th century from early 14th century. Now, as they got it in, and they let you know, right? And quotes, they got quotations, right? Possession from birth, the character or quality described. Okay, possessing from birth, the character and the quality described. So when we're talking about the jurisdiction, it talks about the character, right? And the law, the quality described. So when you create the jurisdiction, it tells you all of that. That's what the law is for. It tells you how a U.S. citizen is born. That's what the statutes, and the statutes give you instructions, right? So, when the U.S. person was created, he inherited what? The statutes, right? It was an inheritance. He inherited those qualities of the statutes. So that's why, figuratively, what is a man to gain the world but lose his soul? Because what? The straw man now thinks for you and you don't think for the straw man. Because you're mind, body, and soul. If you don't have a mind, you can't have a soul. So, okay, I'm going to stop sharing. So this video is a short, precise video breaking it down how you need to look at your straw man. So now you know who your straw man is. Meet your straw man. This is King L. Bay signing out. Peace.